everybody, this is Leslie with Bulldog Vintage, and I am bringing you a new haul video. Oh, I've got some fuzz on my table here. And I just got in a auction win, several lots that I won from a, I bid a lot on an app called Live Auctioneers, and there's hundreds and hundreds of auction houses that will put up different auctions, all kinds of stuff. And I do a lot of the vintage jewelry auctions on there. And you do have to kind of learn how to navigate that. If you don't buy in bulk, it can get very dangerous because things can get very expensive with shipping and buyer's premiums and all of that. And but since I buy so much jewelry, it usually works out for me. So we're going to go through what I won. I got quite a bit of jewelry from one of the auctions that I was bidding on. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I go live twice a week with vintage jewelry auctions. And of course, if you are a channel member, definitely go ahead and check that out. But channel members do have the option at buying from my videos directly at pre-sale. So let's dive right in. Let's dive right into some of these pieces that I picked up. I did pick up a couple costume pieces. I got this beautiful brooch here. This is not signed, but I got this one, and I got this beautiful costume necklace. And I was talking on my live last night that I don't normally go for necklaces unless they're signed. This one is not, but I really did like it. I love the color, very springy, very summery. I love the flower design. This one here is, let's get a measurement on it, 15 inches, also because they're so tiny usually. But I had a feeling that these could be uranium glass, and I was right. So let's just take the light off for a second, and ooh, you can see there, and you can see this entire necklace is uranium. Kind of hard. I want to kind of blind everybody, but yeah, there we go. Look at that. This entire necklace is uranium glass. And I was so excited about that. I thought it was just fantastic. So I picked up both of those, and I was just thrilled. The little costume lot also came with these beautiful green earrings. They are screw back. These are not uranium, but these were, I believe, signed. Looks like I got a little bit of verdigris to get off of there, but that's no big deal. Nothing a little vinegar won't take care of. Some people use ketchup. Don't do that. It's just gross. But I mean, it'll work, but I think it's gross. Just use a little diluted vinegar and a Q-tip. It works just fine. And this is Vendome. Love Vendome. One of my favorite vintage jewelry makers. Look at that. Just so beautiful. And screwbacks, once you get used to them, once you get used to how to put them on, they are very comfortable. So definitely something to be excited about right there. Isn't that gorgeous? This is another beautiful mixed metal piece. I love mixed metal. This is gorgeous. I didn't test the stones. Let's test those really quick. Let's see. We've got, all right, that I believe is lapis. That is malachite. It just didn't really test, but if you look at it, malachite. This one should be garnet. Yeah, and that's garnet. So we've got real stones in there, and it is brass, and ooh, look at that. And then a silver tone metal. I didn't test to see if it was sterling, but I could, I guess. It's not marked as far as I know. Yeah, not marked. And I don't see, is it signed? No, not signed either. But how cool is this? Look at that. All that beautiful etching. This is such a cool piece. So we've got some real stones in there. We've got some etched design. And let's see where it sits. So this sits at about 6 3/4 on the mandrel. So that is a really cool piece. Absolutely gorgeous. So love, love, love that one. All right, next I have, this one could use a little bit of a cleaning, but this is just a really simple little sterling silver and amethyst little bracelet here. Absolutely gorgeous. Uh-oh, Angel's going crazy. You might hear some squeakies. It's been raining all day, so she's probably bored. Haven't been able to really go out and play or go on a walk. So that's so pretty. Let's take a look and see what the measurement is on this. And we're looking at a perfect 7 inches on this one. So pretty. Oh my goodness. I apologize if you're watching with dogs and your dog hears that. It's yeah, that's definitely probably annoying. Your dog's probably going crazy. All right, here we have, this is just a triple strand freshwater pearl necklace. Another really pretty piece. Very simple. You can't really go wrong with a piece like this. It's just like a great simple thing everybody should have. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That dog. Hope you love dogs. I hope you love dogs because, I mean, I did name my business after my dogs, but whew. So this goes as much as 18 inches. It's so pretty. And pearls are in this year. Pearls are definitely in. This is a great little garnet and sterling necklace. No marks on this, but this is, so these little loops here, these are all sterling. Then we've got some garnet beads. And that's a sterling clasp. That is so pretty. This one is 18 inches. And just another really pretty little simple piece. And gorgeous. Another really nice simple necklace. And these came in a necklace lot here, these 3. I think it's just these 3 did, yeah. And that's little pearls. These are sterling silver. And then that is sterling silver clasp. I believe this one's 16 inches. And that's just another really pretty piece. All right, if you like J. King, I have a beautiful J. King garnet and pink pearl long necklace. This is 50 inches long. Check that out. This is gorgeous. That actually might be onyx. And this came with the little, excuse me, my allergies. This came with the little packet with the information in there. I didn't open it. I'm not sure if it talks directly about this piece or just J. King, but I'm not planning on opening it. But that is just so cool. 50 inches long. It's gorgeous. It's fun. And just another beautiful piece. All right, speaking of dogs, since she's going crazy in the other room, I've got this 20-inch. This is Lee Sands. Let me clasp it here. And I couldn't resist. I really couldn't. Look at this. It's a French Bulldog, but still, any bully breed is my friend. It is inlaid, mother of pearl, and onyx, little Bulldog. And then we have onyx and mother of pearl and tiger's eye beads. And then this is our clasp. I don't know that the clasp is marked with anything. No. But that is such a cool piece. Is that not? So if you have a French Bulldog, or just love dogs in general, how fun is he? He is so darn cute. So fun. Okay. And then look at this. So this is on an Omega type of chain. It's all sterling silver. But check out that pendant. Is that not gorgeous? That is sterling. It is not marked, I don't think. But, and I test everything, just so you guys know. I test everything and anything before I present it, before I show it. My hands, my fingers will prove to you. In fact, I got a big smudge on here today. And I didn't wash it off in time. So here it is. But I test everything and anything prior to showing it to you, so you know that whatever I present to you is sterling. And I don't know if I found a mark on here or not, but this is sterling. It might even be artisan made. But look at that stone. I'm not sure what this stone is. I might have to confer with my friend Jen to find out which her thought is on it. But that is truly, truly spectacular. Truly spectacular. All right. This is another necklace that I grabbed. And I actually almost thought about just taking it for the chain because this is a beautiful sterling silver chain. And it's just a long pearl and bead necklace. Now, I think that's glass. I don't think that's a stone. But then we've got the freshwater pearls in the links. And this is 925. It's marked right there. And I tested the chain and it is marked. And I don't know that I recognize this name on here. Lenny Navarro. So if anybody recognizes Lenny Navarro, please let me know. It's like a long lariat style necklace. I thought that was really pretty. So, and this one is 32 inches long to the lariat. The lariat drop is 4 inches. So just a cool piece, just a really, really unique piece. All right. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. So little bangle. This has a safety. It opens up. It's got the marks right there. Little, I believe those are turquoise stones. This is sterling silver. I don't remember what the mark said, if it said anything in particular. I'm not sure. I'll have to look again before the sale on Saturday. But, and then that just snaps into place. And then there is a clasp, a safety clasp. And then there we go. And then on the mandrel, this actually is 7 1/4 on the mandrel. So beautiful piece. That one's just really, really nice. I did find these earrings. Now, I think these are old. Look how thick that wire is. It's a thick wire. But look how pretty those are, those earrings. I love the birds. Those little bird dangles are just so adorable. It's got little pearl and onyx beads that dangle from there. Definitely my style. I love this kind of dangle. But so adorable. So adorable. Okay, so if you want something fancy, so this is sterling silver and 14 karat gold. And then there's matching earrings. And one big chunky, chunky amethyst. And this is an enhancer pendant. There we go. And it is marked 925 and 14K, and there is a mark there. And it looks like a BC. I have not researched that yet. I was too excited. I will research it before Saturday or before any of the channel members contact me before, you know, to be able to give pricing on it. But I just thought that was gorgeous. Look at that amethyst. Oh my gosh. Spectacular. Look at the cut on it. Oh my gosh. It's just amazing. It's amazing. I'll stick that right there so you can really see it. Amazing. There we go. Gorgeous. Okay, so this is amethyst and blue goldstone. So this I want to research a little bit further. This is marked Chuck Clemency, and Chuck Clemency was on, it was either HSN or Home Shopping Network. Now, when I tested this one, this has a really, really heavy rhodium plating. I couldn't get through it. So this one I might have to take to my jeweler to have it tested in XRF testing. Because I couldn't get through the rhodium plating and I didn't want to like scratch the crap out of it and ruin it. So I want to make sure that this is a good piece. I can't imagine that anybody would fake a Chuck Clemency ring, but at the same time, I couldn't get this to scratch through to verify that this is sterling silver. If anybody knows anything about it, feel free to message me. Feel free to put it into the comments. But as of the moment, it does not test. But I do believe it is because it's heavily rhodium plated. But if anybody has any information or if they know anything about that fact, let me know. But I will take this to be XRF tested. I think it's XRF, right? But look at the stones. It's gorgeous. And the amethyst, you know, I'm testing this and it doesn't even test as amethyst. So this might be a fake. It may be. I'm going to take this to the jeweler. We'll see what he says. Because those aren't testing as amethyst. Dun, dun, dun. So, that might just be a really pretty costume ring that is marked Chuck Clemency. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, but we're going to set it back here for now. See, like I said, I don't want you guys to be screwed. Okay, that's really pretty. A little turquoise ring. This is a size 7. Really pretty. Very, very pretty piece. There were a little earring lot, 2 pairs. That one, very simple, but I thought they were kind of cool in their simplicity. So I say those are a win. And then I did like these, but I'm an abalone fan. So this pair I thought were cool. Look at that abalone. Those are kind of sweet. So yes on those. Yes, yes, yes on those. Okay, this is cool. So this is amber. This is Israeli. There we go. And you can see the amber glow right there. This is a size 9. I did measure this earlier. Size 9. Look at that little shield ring. I thought that was super pretty. Super pretty on that one. This was just a weird little pendant. I think this came with something else, maybe. I don't really remember, to be honest. This is sterling, though, weirdly. Or the bezel is sterling, and that's sterling. But it's kind of different. kind of unique. Okay, this cross, look at that. That's fancy. Anybody know what that mark is? Let me know. It is an enhancer. Let's see. Let's see if it opens. Sure it does. There it goes. And I didn't read anything on the inside. Oh my goodness, it's a Judith Ripka. Holy cow. I didn't even know that. So we've got beautiful stones. Those are probably CZs. And this is amber. Yep, look at the glow. Beautiful amber glow. And then, let's see, I'm sure that's a citrine. Yep. Got citrines and then CZs. Wow. Who knew? It wasn't even listed as a Judith Ripka in the auction. Love when that happens. I love when that happens. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It is so pretty. Maybe we'll stick it down here. There we go. Okay. This is a very old bracelet. This is glass. Old clasp. This is all sterling. As you can see, sterling even marked. Now, it reminds me of a Peking glass. Do a little research on this glass, but it does remind me of Peking glass. It almost looks like it's got like a cat eye effect. But that is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I love it. And I'm just gonna say laying flat, it's actually 7.5 inches. So it's a little bit longer too. So that's kind of cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then another beautiful bracelet that's a little bit older. Look at this one. So that is carnelian. Look at that. This one has links and a push clasp. That is all sterling as well. And we'll put this one on the mandrel. And this one is 6 3/4. Beautiful carnelian on that, isn't it? I say so. I say so. Let's put that one down here. Gotta let our little doggy peek out. All right. That's just a simple one. This came in a lot with something in here. I can't remember. That one's so cute. Just a little. These, I love these types of bracelets. I love when you want to put a whole bunch of bracelets on. You got to have something like this included. And that's just a good one. It's just plain little sterling silver bracelet. Add that to your stack. 6 3/4. That's a great one. Great little sterling silver, little stackable bracelet. Throw that up here. Okay, this is a really old agate stretchy bracelet. I don't know what that's for though. What's that little hole for? Anybody know? I'll have to research that. But it's a little stretchy agate. It's got maybe a little overstretched, but not really. So I tried it on. And it fits great. So, but what's that for? Not sure. doesn't bother me at all. I just look at that though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would just flip that to the bottom myself, but oh my God, I just love it. I love that. And if nobody wants to buy it, I'll just use it for the stone. I could definitely make something out of that. Love that so much. It's so beautiful. Incredible, incredible, incredible. We'll put that with our puppy. Just a plain little ring. Somebody's gonna like that, I'm sure. Somebody will like that one. And that's it's actually, well, it's a bypass. Currently sitting at about 7 3/4. So kind of a nice little piece. Here's another cool ring. I could probably polish this up a little bit, but look how cool this is. We've got hematite and some marcasite, but look at that. It says Thailand. Let's see. NF, I believe. So I've seen NF before, but I'm not sure what NF is. And size 9.5. And 9.5 is a good size with these bigger rings, because a lot of times you can put it on a larger finger and wear a bigger ring and not have your finger fat come up. Now it's going to be all blurry. There we go. Look at that. Super cool. Super cool ring. Stick that back there. Don't mind my sweatshirt. There we go. Okay, last two items. What to do? I usually try to save some of the best for last. Okay, this is an old one. Almost looks like Bohemian Garnet. It's not. It tests very high on the glass, where it made me kind of wonder, but the red is just so red, so I don't believe that it's garnet. It's missing one tiny stone though. Little one. Oh, it's got a little thread on there. I'm not sure why. Okay, so it's missing one tiny garnet, or one tiny stone right there. If you can see it right there. So so that's a bummer, but at the same time, I don't feel like it's gonna detract that much, because this is old. This is a very, very, very old piece. Look at the back. So we have a C-clasp. We have that hinge right there. Now it does look like it might have had a repair job, but honestly, oh my gosh, look at that. That is just so absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous. Look at that. So that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's make that look a little bit more, stand out a little bit more. Put that right there. Okay, last but not least. This looks like a Sarta to me, but it's marked BC, not BA. So I don't know. I Google imaged it, came up as a Sarta, but BC throws me off. This is sterling silver. These are amethysts. Whoop, just double checking. Yep, amethysts. Look how gorgeous this is. That is so beautiful, back and front, gorgeous. And then look at this chain that it's on, this Balinese chain. Oh my gosh. It's yummy. And it is a 20 inch chain. That is just, oh my gosh. I just am in love with that. Oh, so insanely amazing. And there we have it. This is everything that came in today. Absolutely gorgeous. Thrilled. I can't even tell you. Actually, it came in yesterday, but we'll just say it came in today. Yesterday I had my sale, so I really just unwrapped everything today and tested it all today. Yeah, I'm just thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. I hope you are too. If you have questions about anything, please let me know. Let me know what you loved in the comments. I will have a lot of these pieces at my sale on Saturday, Saturday, May 3rd. And I will be heading to an antique market tomorrow. I will be doing some filming there. So be on the lookout for that video coming up in the next couple days. And I hope that you guys will join me for my sale on May 3rd. And thank you so much for watching. I love you all. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.